Why do we fall? So we can pick ourselves back up. That's the theme of today's Coffee with Alain. Thank you for joining. Have a Merry Christmas mug. Didn't have it on Christmas Day, but since it's still Christmas week and we're celebrating the holidays, I'm using it today, drinking my coffee. Hope you're having a fantastic morning. I remember when that quote came out in Batman. Why do we fall? So we can learn to get back up, or we can pick ourselves back up. I liked it. And I remember I taught it to my daughter when she was really young. And there was the cutest time while she was little, and she fell and she started crying. And I asked her, why do we fall? And she was like, pick ourselves back up. And it was so cute. But, she's raised tough. And look where she's at now, Wharton Business School, University of Pennsylvania, getting a dual degree. So pretty cool. Good morning, Vicki. Appreciate you being here. Good morning, Jay. Appreciate you as well. Thank you guys for showing up and saying hello. So I just think that that's a great life lesson for all of us. Why do we fall? To get back up. Because we're going to fall. We're going to fall and fail at a lot of things throughout our lives. If we don't, it means we're not doing anything. We fall, we fail, we get back up and do it again. Do it better. Continue until we succeed. There's an interesting thing. One of those books here, I got here. It's the first chapter is fall, get up, and land your first jumps. Good life lesson. And there's 8 lessons in this book by Scott Hamilton, the Great 8. And so I was just, I was perusing that, and it's like fall, get up, land your first jumps. Just sort of like the Batman. And I know Vicky's watching. I know Vicky's a fan of Scott Hamilton and the Great 8 too. So she probably has read that chapter. I also know that it's Vicky's birthday. And Vicky, I want to wish you a very happy birthday. And I believe it's your guys' Vicky and Jay's anniversary too. So happy anniversary. And because of that, because it's your birthday, I wanted to give you a gift. I wanted to give you the Great 8. Now, I know, Vicky, that you're a fan of Scott Hamilton, and you probably say, well, I already have the book. Okay. But, Vicky, is your book signed by Scott? Because I want to give you this signed book for your birthday. Because I really appreciate you and Jay. The two of you, along with Dixon, are probably the most loyal, and you've commented the most out of anybody. John just said good morning. Going to say good morning to John, and John's up there too, saying, with a lot of comments. And I appreciate all of you. But because it's your birthday and your anniversary, I wanted to give you this copy of the Great 8, signed by Scott Hamilton, because I don't believe your copy was signed. And so just wanted to do that for a little present. You guys are here in town, so I'll work out a way that I can get this to you or Jay in the next few days and do that. Dixon says, the fall of man is being cast from the Garden of Eden. Yep, we all fall. We all have to get back up. Vicky says, thank you so much. You are very welcome, Vicky. I appreciate you and Jay's support. And it was just sort of nice that I could do that for your birthday. Jay knew about it, because I talked to him about it when he told me you were a big fan of Scott Hamilton. And so thought, we'll do something special. Back to the little bit of lesson before I sign off on this Friday. Think back on this year of what maybe you failed at or didn't accomplish to what you wanted, so you fell. Pick yourself back up and make it happen. Scott talks about in this book that the first time he got on the ice, he fell flat on his back, and he fell an awful lot of times before he ever, was a gold medalist and one of the best skaters in the world, one of the best skaters in history. He fell a lot, he got back up, and he learned to stick his landings. That's what we all need to do. We fall, we get back up, and we learn how to stick our landings. Vicky says, you are correct. My copy is not signed. This is such an amazing gift. You're welcome, Vicky. I'm glad that, I talked to Jay about that. And so I sort of knew you had the book, but not a signed copy. So I thought, we'll do something special on your birthday. So it's always nice to do something if I can. And I really appreciate you guys' support of the show. And so it was a nice way to end the year on your birthday. We still got 2 more days, but it's close to ending the year with something a little special. Everybody watching, I appreciate all of you. I appreciate every single person that has watched the lives, watched the replays, listened to the podcast. Appreciate all of you. And I want everyone to have a magnificent 2024. And that's why we're going to up the game and do even more for this coming year. But right now, I'd like to close with reminding you, when you fall, it's just so you can have an opportunity to get back up. Make it a fabulous Friday. We'll see you tomorrow morning.